What it do, people? It's your boy, Derek. I am back on the mic today. It is Tuesday, September 6th, 2022. It is draft day. It's actually the final draft of all my drafts, my 8th one. We're actually going to be live. I'll go ahead and share the screen with you. At the same time, we're sharing these screens with you and showing you what we're doing. We're going to be talking about some subjects today. But yeah, this is our little screen. I'll X out of that. Don't need that. Let's see. We already drafted Jonathan Taylor with our very first pick. Me and Danny are the very first pick in the draft. Without further ado, though, let me introduce Danny. What it do, bro?
Hey, my friend. How we doing today?
Oh, just living that American dream. Living that American dream.
Glad to hear it. I'm glad to do this final draft with you. I think we're on a good start with Jonathan Taylor so far. So let's know the rest of the draft of the ballpark and see what we can get going here.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get this party started. Let's get the necessary essentials, water, of course.
Or if you're me, beer.
My vitamins.
I actually felt a lot better than I was earlier. My blood pressure was a little high. But it must have been all that stress about this last draft. I just wanted it to be
perfect.
Solid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here we are with Jonathan Taylor. What are you thinking we go round 2 with?
Let's take a look real quick. Well, I don't want to say anybody yet, bro, because we still have 15 picks before we go. But honestly, is this a PPR league?
It is a PPR league, my friend.
Wonderful. So I don't know if we have another. We should get an elite wide receiver because we're the first pick, which means we're not going to pick again for 22 picks. So if we can find one, because you already have an elite running back, we need an elite wide receiver 1. And then we'll try to grab another wide receiver 2 or running back 2 on the back end because we're going to have back-to-back picks.
We get the third pick after we get the second round pick. After it goes back down, it goes back to us again.
Yeah, so those who don't know what a snake draft is, that's where, say there's 10 people in the league, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10 people pick in a row. And when that 10th person picks, they also get to pick again, and it goes reverse the other way. So it goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When it gets back to 1 again, they pick again twice. And then it goes back the other way to 10. So that's what a snake draft is for those of you that don't know. Also, guys, don't forget, subscribe below. Be sure to hit that like button. I see you guys doing that lately. Trigger happy. I'm loving it. We do need more subscribers. We actually lost one, I think 2 weeks ago. I forgot about it. But we need 95 more subscribers to hit 200. Our goal is to hit to 1,000. So, spread the love, people. Spread the love. We appreciate all that.
And to give you guys up, I've been working on making a Twitch account. Warhound14 will be it. It's also going to be promoted on the show here in the next couple shows. So if you could follow that and give it some love as well.
No, promote it now, bro. Aren't you doing it now?
I have it already set up and everything. I just got to put some videos up now.
Some content. Gotcha. Well, whenever you're ready, man, you have that information, man, just let me know, bro.
Sounds like a plan, brother, man.
Someone trying to offer me a trade in one of my fantasy leagues just now. No, thank you, sir. I like the teams that I draft. I don't know about you.
My boy in the last draft we had, Gary, he's like, Josh Allen's my favorite quarterback. You drafted him last year, too. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? It's like, I'll give you an offer like I did last year. How about this player, Patrick Mahomes for Josh Allen? I'm like, no, I want Josh Allen. I don't want Mahomes.
I know. Like, what the heck, dude?
Yeah, like, come on, dude. Then I rejected the trade because you told me to, right? Then you offered like a good trade, trying to take more of our good players from us.
That's how you know you have good players, because people want to trade you for them.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with some fantasy football, but there's been some reports out of this offseason and preseason that David Montgomery's fit in the Bears offense is being met with skepticism. I don't plan on drafting him in this league. I don't have him in any of my leagues, as a matter of fact. I've picked up Khalil Herbert in a few leagues. But what is your take on David Montgomery? Because I know you're somewhat of a Bears fan. Do you think that the that he's a good fit in there, or do you think Herbert's the better fit? Do you think that
A lot better, especially Montgomery's been kind of injury prone too a little bit here and there.
Mhm.
I know in one of our leagues, I believe it's the Hidden Talent League, I drafted Herbert late in the draft. And I was really surprised that he went super late. And when he was there on the draft board for me, I'm like, I'm going to pick him up. Because he played a couple games last year, and he looked, I would say, a lot more like a change of pace back, a little bit more explosive than Montgomery. I know he could break all these tackles and whatnot and this and that, but I don't know. He just looked like the better running back in that offense for me personally.
Yeah, last year he did really, really, really well. I just don't. I don't know. It's just hard to let Herbert not get more carries or the same amount of carries as Montgomery when the way that he played last year. And then I'm telling you right now, once that starts to happen and Herbert starts to show that he can tote the load, Montgomery's going to get less and less carries as the season goes on. That's why I haven't drafted him. I'm not going to draft him in any leagues. I am staying away.
And speaking of like the Bears offense, I want to get off the subject of them real quick and go to the Chargers. I had some people throwing some shade my way about drafting Spiller from the Chargers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, Eckler's going to be the starter. And I'm like, honestly, I don't see him playing a full season. And I don't see Joshua Kelly being the number 2 back that long with Spiller behind him. So I can honestly see Spiller being the lead back at the end of the season. So that's another steal I felt like I got late in some of my drafts. I'm just looking ahead a little bit because everyone's drafting these star running backs so early. I'm like, I'd rather go after some stud receivers.
Yeah, same. I mean, I'm in a lot of PPR leagues, so obviously I'm going to go after a lot of receivers. There was one league in where we were half point PPR, where normally I get 5 to 6 running backs. This year I got 7 wide receivers, so it was different for them. They weren't expecting that. But to talk off the last 2 things you just said, Herbert actually was drafted with the 3rd to last pick in my draft yesterday. My buddy Ryan picked him up. I thought that was a good pick. And then Isaiah Spiller, I think he'll take over that second running back role. I have Austin Eckler. I picked him with my first pick in yesterday's league. I was the 3rd overall pick. I think he'll be a little bit better this season. Like, he's still injury prone. Do I think he plays a full season? No. But I still think he plays more games than he has in recent years this year. I think he's going to start taking care of his body a little bit better. And I don't think the Chargers are going to run him straight into the ground. I think they're going to mix it up between all these backs. But, Eckler, he's always mixed up in that passing game. But the days you got to realize when Eckler does have to miss, like say he has to miss 2 weeks or something like that, and Isaiah Spiller steps in. That's when you cash in and you can put in, a star running back in that can possibly get elite, running back, elite running back 1 production, I should say. But yeah. Speaking of the Chargers, though, there's another running back that got signed with them. I don't know if you know about it, but Sony Michel.
I thought he signed with the Chargers. I thought he was with the Dolphins. He was released by the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm. He just got signed this last weekend.
He's injured, though. You know what I mean?
He was really good last year on the Rams, man. Like, I had him on my team a couple times, and he was toting the rock, bro. I think he might have got injured maybe a couple times, but it was either him or DJ Henderson last year.
I know during our championship run, we had him during the semifinals. I think he had 18 points.
It's possible. Oh, it is our turn. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got James Conner up. I'm looking at my draft board just so you guys know. I know that Yahoo has some crap rankings in my opinion. But Danny, do you want to go with James Conner, Ezekiel Elliott, Travis Etienne, or do you want to go with when we were talking about wide receivers earlier, we have Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, and Michael Pittman Jr. What are you thinking?
I want to take kind of a leap of faith. I think Tyreek Hill is going to ball out this year.
So you want to take Tyreek Hill, and what about for the next pick?
Want to go receiver, having go Keenan Allen or Michael Pittman?
We can do both, yeah. Keenan Allen and Tyreek Hill.
But I just a little I could hear a little doubt in your voice. So what are you thinking?
I think Michael Pittman's going to ball out this year, man, honestly.
It's okay. Let's go Michael Pittman.
But hold on. Well, yeah, we don't have to pick for 22 picks. Yeah, I say we take them now, honestly.
Okay, so
Tyreek Hill and Pittman.
Let's do it.
All right. It's our turn again. In what? No way. Mark Andrews is up there. Okay. All right. Honestly, I think that's 2 elite wide receiver ones back to back.
A ball out. I mean, I think he was going to have a good year.
I mean, I think Tyreek Hill is just an elite wide receiver in general with his speed and everything. I feel like his skill set's going to be used greatly over there in Miami. But now we don't have to pick again for 22 picks again. I need to pay more attention to that because I saw it at 9 picks, and then next thing you know, we were up. Let me go back to what we were looking at. Let me see.
Give me 1 second, buddy. I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem, man. Take your time. I gotta look at some stuff. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. So on my draft board right now, my I call it my little cheat sheet, I guess you could say, of my rankings. I got James Conner as the next running back to go, or Elliott, or Travis Etienne, or Breece Hall. Those are my 4 running backs going next. Right now we have Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, and DJ Moore. Those would be my next 4 for those. Still got 1 elite tight end on there. Kyle Pitts. I don't know if he'll be around in 19 more picks. There's George Kittle. You can probably get him in a later round. Same thing with Dalton Schultz and Darren Waller. Those 3 are kind of like in a mid-tier, in my opinion. And then if you don't get one of those 3 after that, you might as well just wait until the later rounds, honestly. And then obviously we don't pick kicker or defense until the last 3 picks. Quarterbacks, still got Justin Herbert available, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, and Joe Burrow. But honestly, the way Joe Burrow has been falling lately, and Jalen Hurts and Russell Wilson, I'm willing to wait. I mean, even one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Tom Brady's down there too as well. I mean, shit. And then Dak Prescott, hoping he has a solid year. It's going to be really, really nice. So let me see if Danny's back. He is. What's up, bro?
Sorry about that. I thought I was on the mic. I want to add to that kicker and defense thing that you were just talking about.
Sure.
Briefly, I think that's the biggest mistake in drafts. People like go after the Bills, the Rams defense, everything like 6th, 7th round. I'm like, it's silly because on a year-to-year basis, you don't know what you're going to get out of a defense. Schemes, formations, things they ran last year, teams on the opposite ends, those divisions, things change dramatically. So, I mean, people that pick defenses, I think it's a very mistake on their part because there's a lot of players that you're leaving off your boards.
Yep. And also, in my opinion, whenever you're picking defenses that early, you're hindering your team by doing one thing. You're trying to build depth on your team, a bench. So whenever your starters get injured or they can't play, you have someone who can fill in that you don't have to worry about, that you feel will be as productive to help you out. Now, if you're picking a defense, defenses max in an entire year probably score around 100 points. That's about it. When you can pick a player around that same level, or on that same round, and that player could potentially go off for 200 points, 300 points, or they could go off for 150 points, 175 points. And it's a lot more than just 100 points. So, I know people always give me crap like, I take 2 defenses or I take 1 defense, real early so no one else takes them. What I tell you is don't. Just wait. And all you got to do is just pick a defense who's going against a crappy team on week 1. Or who has a really easy schedule the first few weeks. Maybe you have to take a hit the first week on defense, but not too much of a hit. Maybe you only score 4 points or 5 points, but then next week you're going against 2 really bad teams and your team scores 15 points apiece, but you got him with your last pick. It's a lot better that way, and then you're able to build depth. So, I'm just adding to what Danny was saying.
I will say onto that too. Like I understand. The defensive side of things, you shouldn't pick a defense. That's for sure, because of what you just said about the players. However, it's really hard to find a good kicker that can hit from 50 yards out consistently. So if a kicker start going out on trends, like people start drafting them, and it's Justin Tucker available, or like a Bucker, is it Buckler or whatever from the Chiefs?
Yep, Harrison Bucker.
Yeah, Bucker. There we go. Yeah, he could yard it out too. So sometimes those kickers can hit you 20 points.
Yeah, You just got to be careful. Sometimes I'm in 2 leagues where you get negative points if your not your pitcher, your kicker misses. So sometimes you want to get accurate kickers in those leagues instead of just kickers who score a lot of points. You just got to find the ones that are consistent. But going back, Sony Michel is on the Chargers now, so I feel like, hey, that's also competition for Isaiah Spiller and also for who's the other guys? Is it Joshua Jackson?
Joshua Kelly.
Kelly, that's who it was. It was close. We're up in 14 picks still. Gotta check this later. Oh wow. I'm in the fantasy baseball league right now, and Anthony Rizzo just went on IL. Zach Wheeler got injured last week. Carlos Carrasco got injured last week. He came back, but still he looked pretty bad when he played. Nestor Cortez got injured last week. Christian Yelich just came back, and I just got a notification just now that what's his name? Oh, Chase Young re-aggravates his ACL. Says Star Wars in his injury at Von Miller's camp, and the team is not happy. But anyways, Starling Marte was another guy that says now it's day to day. I'm like, what the? It's like, man, I have a bye week this week. Thank God, dude. If I didn't have a bye week this week, I would probably be losing really bad right now.
Sucks, man. You're going through the shit. I can see.
Drives me nuts, man. Eagles are sending wide receiver Jalen Reagor to the Minnesota Vikings in exchange for a 2023 seventh round pick and a 2024 conditional fourth round pick that would de-escalate to a fifth round pick. I think it's going based off production, is what I read earlier. If certain statistical marks are not met, so if like his statistical marks aren't met, then it's going to de-escalate to a fifth round pick. I think the Eagles are smart for doing that. They weren't really getting much out of them. Minnesota Vikings just need a wide receiver to add to their fourth. Kirk Cousins, I feel like it's good value for them. And it's only for a seventh rounder and a fourth rounder, possibly a fifth rounder, just depending on how he plays. So what do you think of how that trade went down, Danny?
Let me see again.
Fresh start.
I think he's still going to be a scrub.
Jesus. Well,
I'm realistic from what I've seen him when he played for the Eagles. Like regular, wasn't that good? And he fucked me a couple times when I drafted him, thinking he'd have a good week and then be like 2 points.
So that's why you're really angry?
Well, I mean, I lost some of those games because of him. All I had to do was catch the football. How hard is that?
It happens sometimes, man. Sometimes you got to be in the league for a while and you finally get it down.
I could be better than that. They put me out in football pads, customized football pads because I'm short. But put me out there, have Tom Brady sling the ball to me. I'm making those DBs slip in their shoes.
No, you would not.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
That's probably what you would do. You would slip in your shoes, and then you look at the DB as he's already downfield 20 yards. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
Throw a high pass. You got to throw a low pass.
We got 8 more picks until our turn. Let's see. Kenyon Drake has now signed with the Ravens. I feel like that's a good depth signing for those people, just for the simple fact that they have so many question marks around the running backs right now because a lot of them are coming back from injury, like Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins. And I think they have a rookie running back that they just drafted. I can't remember. But I know Kenyon Drake's going to be good for them. Good depth. Really good depth. Danny, what do you think about Kenyon Drake signing with the Ravens?
Yeah, you want to call him? 1 second, buddy. Give me 1 second.
I bet. Got about 7 topics left. All right, 7 picks left until our turn. Look, there's David Montgomery up there at the top of my board. I'm just going to dismiss him completely. Well, I just want to dismiss him for 2 rounds. I mean, if he drops, sure. I mean, he has to drop a lot. Right now, depending on who comes up next, let's see. Oh, there's Danny.
Sorry about that. I didn't know Jimmy John's was about to close. So I had to send my boy on a Jimmy John's run while we do this.
Gotta get that grub, bro.
I am starving. All right, Kenyon Drake with the Ravens. I like that. He's very versatile. He can catch out of the backfield. Really good at the jet screens kind of thing. Good running back. Good change of pace back. Can block.
Just realized we have Jonathan Taylor and Pittman both on our team. 2 Colts players that are 14th pick. So let's make sure we're not drafting another Colts player because I don't want a bunch of them filling up our squad and shit. Let's see. So then our next tier of wide receivers is about 5 picks until our turn. We have Deontay Johnson, Jalen Waddle, Terry McLaurin, and Brandon Cooks. On the other side, for running backs would be Breece Hall, Cam Akers, Chase Edmonds, Josh Jacobs, J.K. Dobbins. I kind of like Cam Akers or Breece Hall. I feel like Breece Hall might drop, though, so we should probably go with Cam Akers. Or? Yeah. Go ahead.
Did you get what I said on Kenyon Drake? It was kind of buzzing out when I.
No, I heard it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good with the Ravens. So.
Yeah, he'll be a good change of pace back, like a rotational player. Like he's not someone who can 3 down, but he's productive, and I know that when Josh Jacobs got injured and he had a fill-in, Kenyon Drake did pretty good, I think. And then I think when he was on the Arizona Cardinals, he did pretty good over there too.
Yeah. What do we?
You're breaking up a little bit.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
Sorry, it must be my connection.
Could be mine. My Wi-Fi was acting weird earlier, so I switched to my phone's Wi-Fi. I literally have so many things running around on the background.
So, how many picks to our next?
4 more picks.
What's on the draft board for running back?
Running backs. Oh, someone took Breece Hall. Wow. Excuse me. We have Cam Akers, Chase Edmonds, J.K. Dobbins, Josh Jacobs. And then on the other side, we have Deontay Johnson, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, and Metcalf. I'm thinking did Cam Akers just get taken? Yep, he just got taken.
That's fine.
We are next. All right, so we can either do let's see who. Okay. He took Juju. What the fuck? All right. We can either take Chase Edmonds. Let me see. We have the stats on J.K. Dobbins.
He's coming off an injury, isn't he? Though I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical on those guys. Josh Jacobs, Antonio Gibson, or wide receivers. We have Deontay Johnson, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, and Metcalf.
What's our quarterback situation looking at? What's left on the board for quarterback?
We got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, and Russell Wilson still.
Let's take a quarterback, one of those guys, whatever you feel, and go back into running back. It's up to you, though.
I don't think anyone's picking one yet, though, because there's still 10 teams that need one and 7 teams that still need a tight end. If I was going to pick one,
but we could start a trend there too.
Also, it says Gustard's last stand has never drafted a quarterback before round 6. Spartans has never drafted a tight end before round 6. It says Shake and Bake Opa has never drafted a quarterback before round 5. After DGX has never drafted a quarterback before round 5. You got 33 seconds, and then yeah, a lot of these people have never drafted a quarterback before round 5. But we could take Patrick Mahomes if you want.
Yeah, I say Josh Jacobs too, or do you feel Gibson?
Let me see. What about Chase Edmonds?
Well, who's he at now?
He's on Miami. He's a starter over there, and he's a PPR machine. I'm gonna pick what's his name real quick.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. I would either pick Deontay Johnson or Chase Edmonds. Or Josh Jacobs.
I'm torn between the running backs now. We have a Dolphins player already, right?
Yes, we already have a Dolphins player. Good point. So I would either go Deontay Johnson or Josh Jacobs.
I would go Josh Jacobs. He's a bruiser.
Let's fucking run it. All right, Josh Jacobs, it is.
That's fair, right? I mean, we killed two birds, one stone.
Yeah, we filled just 2 starters. We have Patrick Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill, and Michael Pittman. We should probably go heavy on wide receivers now, unless a good running back pops up again. But we were waiting 22 picks.
Because I feel like that's what we had last year when we took fifth in this league. Yeah, we had Joe Burrow, but he didn't pop off until later in the season. We didn't have a strong quarterback play.
It's true. Very true. And Patrick Mahomes would significantly help us, you know.
Yeah.
Always good production with him.
I feel like our running backs are stronger too than last year.
We got him with our 4th pick, though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should have picked him 5th.
Yeah, but would he be on the board of the?
You said what?
Would he have been on the board of the 12-man league though?
This is a 12-man league?
Yeah.
No wonder some of this stuff is already. I was like, why does it say 22 freaking picks? I thought it was 10-man league. I'm in so many 12-man leagues. I think I'm in 3 with you. 1 with you, and then 2 in another league.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm just doing some research. I'm trying to multitask at the same time. I got a couple draft boards on there. Okay. Still 15 picks into our turn. Let's talk about some topics. All right. Titans pass rusher Harold Landry tore his ACL during practice Wednesday, and Titans pass rusher Harold Landry is coming off a season in which he was voted to his first Pro Bowl and had 12 sacks. You know, they're losing a good player, especially someone who just got their Pro Bowl. But Pro Bowls don't really mean shit to me, in my opinion. They're just a bunch of what do you call it? Fan voting, like, you know, just what fans think. So, but I mean, he still had 12 sacks last season, which is productive. You know, it's hard to get 12 sacks in a season. That's like a milestone, I think, on like Madden if you look at it sometimes. So, but to lose him on that end, it's like it's going to be tough for them. You know, like defensively, you know. To replace him and have another type of guy who can come in and fill in for them. What are your thoughts on this?
Whenever you have a quarter, I mean, his first Pro Bowl. What year is this in the NFL for him?
I can look it up. Gotcha. No problem.
Because I can get a little bit more depth in what I'm feeling. I'm gonna assume he's been in the year 6. I mean, in the NFL 6 years. I'm gonna assume.
He was picked in 2018, so 4.
Okay.
This was his 4th season.
Okay, 4. So his first Pro Bowl. So basically, when players start to hit their stride, you want them to, like, when they're drafted, maybe you know what you're getting by year 3 or 4. They're gonna start to descend and be like legit and good. So okay, year 4, tears his ACL off of Pro Bowl last year. That's a huge loss right there. 12 sacks, getting that pressure off the quarterback. You got to find that from a rookie. You got to find that from a guy off the street. And they're not going to do the same kind of production that he would be able to give. So that's a big loss for the Titans. It's also a big loss that the Titans lost their receivers, too. I mean, A.J. Brown. I mean, Julio Jones didn't really do anything for them last year, but it's basically Derrick Henry, the Derrick Henry show now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't draft him, because everyone's going to focus on him again. It's just like, there's no point. Still in round 5, 14 more picks to go. We talk about this guy. Texans are signing former Bucks and Bills tight end OJ Howard.
Can I talk about that? Let me say what I feel on that.
Go ahead.
Howard, first round talent, hasn't lived up to his potential.
Bust is what you're saying.
There's games he plays well though. So like he shows flashes. He's a big dude. I mean, there's games he plays lights out, and there's games he just doesn't show up.
It happens like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I just think, I was one of those guys when I first drafted him in his very first year. I thought he was going to go off, and he just did not. Eventually, I ended up having to drop him and give up on him and find somebody else who was actually going to be more consistent. Like I said, he had those flashes, like you said, where he goes out there and he just starts killing it. And then he has those duds where he gets like 1 point. 2 points, 3 points. They don't even throw him the ball. It's like, what? Drives me nuts. But I feel like he's just a depth signing piece for the Texans. I think they have 2 guys already that they like, but you never know. He could compete. You never know.
A good serviceable backup.
I'm going to make those 2 the last one.
What are we looking at tight end right now? Where's our tight ends and receivers looking at?
For tight ends, Dalton Schultz, Dallas Goedert, TJ Hawkinson.
I would definitely want Schultz if he's available at our next pick.
All right, let's snag him.
Because I feel like the Cowboys don't really – I don't trust CeeDee Lamb at all. A lot of people are high on him, but they don't really – I just don't believe in CeeDee Lamb as a true receiver.
Well, it's going to be tough. We have 10 more picks, and he's like the 3rd one ranked on Yahoo. I don't know if those guys go off those rankings. I have different rankings. But...
What's our receivers looking at now?
For receivers, there's Darnell Mooney, Michael Thomas, Chris Godwin, and Rashad Bateman. Running backs, there's J.K. Dobbins, Antonio Gibson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Tony Pollard. I feel like we should get another wide receiver.
I go another wide receiver and running back if the tight end that we want is not available.
Okay. Michael Thomas?
Yep.
You know what we should do?
I think the Slant King's going to come back and have a good ass year with the Saints.
Do you want Rashad Bateman's pretty good too, man.
No, we had him a couple times last year for the Ravens. He played lights out.
He's 3rd on the wide receiver board.
What are you thinking? I mean, I'm open for suggestions.
Let me see. Who is this guy? Darnell Mooney. Well, not who's this guy? I know he is.
I think Mooney's going to have a good year too, though. I think Justin Fields is going to light it up. I don't think the team's going to be good, but I think Justin Fields will be better than it was last year, which I think Mooney.
I mean, we can snag Mooney. Oh, did he just get taken?
Who?
Hold on. Fucking Schultz just got taken.
That's all right.
Taken. Sorry. All right, let's see what the other tight ends are looking at. Let's see.
I mean, the drop-off at tight end talent is pretty extreme, so.
Yeah, we're not going to draft one right now.
Yeah, so, I mean, I wouldn't really want to draft a tight end now that he's gone.
We can look for Goddard or Hawkinson later on in the season. I mean, later on in the draft, if you want to do that.
Later, I'm assuming someone would drop a tight end.
You said what?
Or later on in the season, like you said, if someone drops somebody.
Yeah, too. Did someone do that last season?
Yeah, they dropped Hawkinson. We picked him up.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's because he had a couple duds, man. He was like kind of bad the first season that he played. Like he had like one good couple of weeks, and after that he was nothing. And then the second season is when he came back and started doing good. But he had a different quarterback. 4 more picks until our turn.
What's been off the board since so far?
You said what?
What's been drafted so far?
Fucking Mooney just got taken, and Bateman.
Someone took DeAndre Hopkins rather early. Dalton Schultz, Joe Burrow got taken super early. Wow, he was like 6th on my board.
Got Michael Thomas available still, right?
Yep. 4 more picks. Let me see if he's on their board. He's not the top, that's for sure. Brandon Cooks got taken. Lamar Jackson, DK Metcalf, Darren Waller, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Kyler Murray, Chase Edmonds, Gabriel Davis, David Montgomery, Justin Herbert, Damian Pierce, Deontay Johnson got taken right after we took Josh Jacobs. Juju Smith-Schuster, Cam Akers, Terry McLaurin, Greg Kittle, Breece Hall, Elijah Mitchell, Marquise Brown, Travis Edney, A.J. Dillon, Amon St. Brown, Kyle Pitts, DJ Moore, Allen Robinson, Sutton, A.J. Brown, Mike Williams, T. Higgins, Ezekiel Elliott, Keenan Allen, James Conner, Deebo Samuel. Antonio Gibson just got taken. Aaron Jones, Cole Kmet just got taken. What the fuck? So early? Are you kidding me?
They believe in that Bears tight end.
He took Cole Kmet over Goddard, Hawkinson, and Ertz, and Knox.
Wait, Knox is available? I would rather pick Knox.
He's the 4th one. But he's ranked 4th on my board because there's so many targets over there.
Yeah, that's true.
2 more picks until our turn. We got to reevaluate. We got Michael Thomas, who we're probably going to take. Chris Godwin, Elijah Moore, Amari Cooper. And then on the running back side, we have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, J.K. Dobbins, Kareem Hunt, and Tony Pollard.
Okay, this is what I'm thinking. We go Thomas and Carlos Hilaire because we can get those double the points if he scores a touchdown for Patrick Mahomes.
I bet. That's a good idea. Okay. So first, let me look at my draft board. All right, we're going to get Michael Thomas, okay?
Okay, but we're not reaching on any of that.
No, we're not reaching. None of these guys we are reaching.
I just feel like the running back and quarterback tandem would be nasty for like a couple extra points.
All right, Edwards-Helaire, you ready?
Yep.
We have 2 flexes. Wow. I keep forgetting about that. Now we got to wait again. 22 picks. Man, JK's still dropping. If he drops, oh, never mind. He just got taken.
If he drops, we'll pick him.
If he never mind.
He's our quarterback.
All right. Also, I know I told you about this, but 43 NFL reps came to the OSU versus Notre Dame game. Only the Jets, Steelers, and Texans, Jets, Steelers, Texans, Chiefs, and the Falcons are the only teams that didn't attend that primetime matchup. Now I'm just thinking about it. 43 NFL reps came. That's quite a lot. It means they think there was a lot of talent between those 2 teams. And honestly, they did put on a show. OSU ended up winning in the end by 11 points. But I just wanted to bring that out there and show everybody, like, wow, like some NFL thinks there's some talent here, man. That's for sure. Danny.
Yes.
Jason Peters, this dude's so damn old, but he keeps playing. And he just signed a contract with the Cowboys now, man, after Tyron Smith's injury. What are your thoughts on this, bro?
Hey, if he likes to play football, still let him. I mean, he's not what he used to be, but he's still making more money than me and you. So
that's true. And not only that, I mean, Andrew Whitworth is 41 years old, and he won a Super Bowl for the Rams last year. So, hey, man, do you, bro?
He was always one of my favorite Bagels when he played for them. Then we went to the Rams and won one. I'm like, wow, that's cool. Good for him.
Who, Whitworth?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. Sometimes these linemen are like underrated. No one really appreciates them. Like real true football fans do. But like usually if you're like, I don't really watch football too much, you probably don't even know linemen really like that. You probably know the quarterback of the team. That's about it.
You know you're a big football fan when you can name majority of the offensive linemen for majority of the NFL teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
like when I'm at the bar and people are like talk about offensive linemen, Like, offensive lineman hasn't played for that team in like 6-7 years.
You're like, what?
And then they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, all right, you're gonna owe me a beer here, but I'm like, I can name you the whole starting lineup, the swing tackles, and everything. But
It's like, are you sure you want me to go this way, man? Like, come on, man.
yeah, it's like I know my shit. I don't know my shit.
It's Trey or Jimmy dilemma. And what I mean by that is Trey Lance is on the 49ers, and now that Jimmy Garoppolo is on the 49ers too as well. Do you think there's going to be a dilemma later on in the season? Like, say, for example, Trey Lance doesn't pan out too well. He's not good. And they end up having to, like, maybe bench him? Or do you think people are going to call to bench him to play Jimmy Garoppolo because they know what they have with Jimmy Garoppolo? Do you think that the locker room is going to get divided? Like, do you think that they'll be like, oh, Trey Lance, he's not doing good, and we're already used to Jimmy? You think that they have a strong enough locker room to, like, knock out that noise, not have to do that? I do know the 49ers the entire offseason pretty much didn't let Jimmy come to camp at all. So it's been Trey Lance show the whole entire time. So maybe they're all used to Trey Lance now. Not quite sure. I know they say Trey Lance is their quarterback. They're all going to be respectable and, not really show the media stuff. But what's your take on it, Danny?
It's honestly a fucked up situation if you think about it, because, you bring him back, but it's going to cause so many different issues now. I don't think it was good, like, bringing him back as a backup. I think it's going to be a lot of noise for those teams. They could eventually divide the locker room. They're better off just releasing him and taking the cap hit. That's just me personally, though.
I think they might try and trade him later in the season. Maybe use him as trade bait. They don't want to give him up for nothing. I feel like they think he's that good. And it's also, I think, in a personal opinion, I think it's an insurance piece for Kyle Shanahan. Because remember, last week on the show, I talked about how Tom Brady and Mac Jones is who Kyle Shanahan wanted. But Kyle Shanahan didn't get Mac Jones. He got Trey Lance instead. And I don't think he wanted Trey Lance. So I think he's going to try out Trey Lance. And if he doesn't like him, he's going to go to Jimmy.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
And that's just my take on it anyways.
You never know.
A reporter roast Brian Kelly.
That must have enjoyed the weekend. That's usually $10 that we put in the kitty. We'll have a big bash at the end of the year at my place. But I don't think it has anything to do with winning. I think it has to do with being on time. That will
Damn, she said maybe if you win, I'd be on time. That's funny.
Wow, he's not. That doesn't sound too good at all.
Just got roasted, fucking Brian Kelly. Buckeye Nation, LeBron James. I'm just gonna release notifications right now. Bronny plays for Ohio State University. Wow, really? Not committed? Oh, wow. Damn, it's a possibility that LeBron James' son might come play for the Ohio State Buckeyes college basketball team.
Wow, that'd be big.
For real, though. That's cool. All right, guys. Sorry, you've been a little quiet for a second. Just been checking Shit. Got 10 picks left until our turn. Let's see what we're looking at. At the top of our board, we got Kareem Hunt, Amari Cooper, Hunter Renfrow, Christian Kirk, Brandon Ayuk, and Devontae Smith are like at the top of my board. For running backs, we have Kareem Hunt, Cordell Patterson, Melvin Gordon, Michael Carter.
There's still a lot of running backs in a 12-man league like this?
1, 2, 3. I mean, I don't know if there's a lot like that, honestly. We still have 9 picks in TARS, but 1, 2, 3. We've only had 3 running backs right now, and we got 3 wide receivers. Yeah. I mean, Amari Cooper might not be good right away, but once the 12th or the 11th game of the season starts, Deshaun Jackson's going to be throwing the ball.
Deshaun Jackson.
Or not Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Jackson. That's that weed talking.
Available when it comes up to our pick.
You said what?
We'll see what's available when it comes up to our pick.
Yeah, we got 8 picks left. Let's see.
I honestly thought our team got shafted in this league last year with fucking Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, that's our fault, though. We're dumb for drafting that guy. Who knew he was going to do that?
I mean, I thought he was going to be good last year, though. I mean,
thought he was going to take the next step forward because Julio Jones wasn't there anymore. But instead, he's out there gambling and gets caught.
Yep. He fucked us hard. But
these guys are goofballs. That wasn't my decision. What are you talking about? 6 more picks. I guess we could talk about the college football playoff expanding while we're waiting. We got 4 picks in our turn. They're taking forever with those picks, man. Shoot. Sometimes this can be very boring, guys.
yes, it can.
All right. The college football playoffs has been expanded to 12 teams. It's not going to start until 2026, but it is encouraging that the sports commissioners is trying to implement it as soon as 2024. It's kind of an historic time in college football because this means a lot more teams can make it. 8 more, as a matter of fact. Let's see. 11 presidents and chancellors approved the original 12-team model, which was made public last summer. It includes 6 highest-ranked conference champions and 6 at-large teams, the board announced. They're still working out some logistics over it. Let's see. The rankings of the teams will continue to be determined by the College Football Playoff Selection Committee. The 4th highest ranked conference champions will be needed 1 through 4, with each receiving a first-round bye. And then teams seeded 5 through 12 will play each other in the first round on either the 2nd or 3rd week of December. The quarterfinals and semifinals will be played in bowl games on a rotating basis, and the championship game will be at a neutral site as under the current 4-team format. See if there's anything else I should tell you guys. We still got 3 picks into our next turn. But what are your thoughts on the 12-team playoffs, man?
I like that. It's going to be better for college football. And honestly,
entertaining. All right, we're up, bro. So we got Kareem Hunt, Amari Cooper, Hunter Renfrow, Drake London, who I think is going to be really good. He's on Atlanta. Devontae Smith, and Alan Lazard. Who are you thinking, bro?
name me the running backs again.
Running backs, we have Kareem Hunt, Melvin Gordon, Michael Carter, and Darrell Henderson.
Melvin Gordon and Drake London.
You want to go with Melvin Gordon and Drake London?
What do you feel on that?
I like that. You should take a look at this guy real quick. Hold on.
I think both running backs for the Broncos are going to have big years.
Yeah, okay. All right. So we're going to go Drake London first. Okay.
All right.
And then you said Melvin Gordon. You sure you want to go another running back or you want to go on another wide receiver?
What's the wide receivers? Is Amari Cooper still available?
Yeah, but hold on. You're right. We'll take Melvin Gordon. You ready?
Yep.
And let me see. His ADP is 78. Where are we at right now? We're at 97. So we're good. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 running backs. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers. Still building that depth now. Wide receiver for. All right, we can't get any more wide receivers on bye week 14. We have 2 of them.
Considering it's week 14 though, that's not bad.
True. Our running backs are good. We got 14, 6, 8, and 9 for the bye weeks. Wide receivers, it's 11, 14, 14, or I'm sorry, 11, 14. Oh, we have 3 wide receivers with week 14. 14, 14, 14. That's okay. It's way down the road. I don't have to worry about it until then.
Yeah,
we might even have all these guys by then, but that don't matter to me.
I mean, if it was like week 7, week 8, I mean, they're late buys anyways.
True.
But back to the college football format, I think that's good for football. I think it's gonna be a lot more competitive and fun to watch. Because honestly, you see the same things, and same teams over and over again. It gets kind of old.
That's true. I mean, like right now, we've been seeing what's his name, Alabama, Clemson, and probably Ohio State. Those are like the 3 teams you've pretty much seen there every single year for like the last 8 years, maybe I think. And I think it's been Clemson and Alabama for a lot of those 2 as well, like 4 of them. And it gets kind of boring having the same teams. So like it mixes it up when you got 12 teams now. You got another 8 teams that can possibly upset, one of those guys. You know what I mean? You have a 12 team make it. You never know.
This makes it a lot more. It's be a lot of upsets too. A lot more interesting, I should say.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm all for it. I've been waiting for this for years. Honestly, I want them to start next year, though.
Yeah, I thought they might start it next year. If I'm not mistaken.
They're trying to. They're really pushing for it. They are really, really, really pushing for it.
What is our draft looking at like now? What's our roster looking?
Great question. We have Patrick Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill, Michael Pittman Jr., Michael Thomas, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Drake London, and Melvin Gordon.
I'm not going to lie. That team's way better than the one we had last year.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know who we had last year.
I
think we had a good team, and then later on the season, we just got screwed.
Yeah.
And losing Calvin Ridley as our number 1 wide receiver when we picked him so high, that hurt big time.
Gotta risk it. No risk it, no biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit. By the way, your boy, Drake, not Drake London, but Drake the rapper, he's dropping a new single tomorrow at midnight. It's called Body and a Face. And he did it with some dude named Baka Not Nice. I think that's the name. Baka Not Nice. I don't know if that's the DJ or not. But tomorrow, guys, it's called Body and a Face.
What's the tight ends looking at like right now?
Probably really crappy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
you a hint if the tight ends are really bad?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna figure out who to play the first week, like some tight ends to stream first week.
I'm almost like we don't even need to draft a tight end. I mean,
We will. Very, very
Late.
late pick. Yeah.
how about Kyle Rudolph?
Fuck that guy. Trash.
You know how Tom Brady is with tight ends, though.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's see what it says. Irv Smith Jr., maybe? No, he's injured.
Hey, Chess, is that you? Sorry.
You know what? Damn, we already have too many fucking Colts players.
What's the next player you're looking at?
You said what?
What's the next Colts player we're looking at?
Wiley Cox.
He's good, though.
Yeah, but I don't want like three wide. That's gonna be three. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players on our team with week 14 buys because we have JT, Pittman, Michael Thomas, Drake London, and that's it.
It could be really problematic.
Yeah.
How many more picks until we're up?
10.
That's tough. We don't want a lot of players on buys on the same week. Oh, we're back. Still a lot of players from what I see available still.
Why don't we get Njoku as our tight end?
Okay.
I remember when Jacoby Brissett was playing with the Colts and Jack Doyle led the team in targets and receptions that year.
They're like one of the tight ends.
Yeah, and then not only that, once he's done being the starter, Deshaun Watson takes over. His bye week is 9.
Okay.
All right, we'll put him on our queue.
Are we drafting with these next 2 picks coming up?
Probably not.
All right.
Yeah, he's way down there. I mean, honestly, I'll go. It just goes based off whoever has. If everyone has a tight end right now, or even a second tight end, then no, we're not. We're only drafting 1 tight end. Just so you guys know, there's no reason why you should have 2 tight ends on your team. If you have an elite tight end, why do you need another tight end? If you have 1 tight end that you're streaming, it's a streamer tight end for a reason. Unless it starts balling out every single week, there's no reason you should have 2 tight ends on your team. You can't stream 2 tight ends and start 2 tight ends unless you have 2 flexes for them.
Well, I'm gonna have that argument with you now because
Sure, go ahead. I know you're gonna go at it.
I drafted Kittle and I have Higbee as my backup. And the only reason I did that is because Kittle is injury prone.
So here's my take on that, man. Even if they do get injured, like I said, then you can stream one. You can just pick one up off the waiver wire for that week.
But I have Stafford too, so extra points.
Yeah, I mean, some people do it differently. I'm just saying how I do it.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting my 2 cents in.
If you want to draft 2 tight ends, I'm all for it. But I'm just letting you know there's not 2 tight ends left that are legit. I'll name them all for you, and then you can go.
No, I know there's no tight ends legit left. When you gave me that name from the Browns, I'm like, okay, I know where we stand.
Yeah, like there's Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki, David Njoku. There's Albert Aquawengbunam, who's the tight end for Denver. So maybe he can be like the Noah Fant that there's over there. There's Irv Smith Jr. and then Noah Fant, who's over in Seattle.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lazard's still available. And Tyler Lockett.
I like Tyler Lockett a lot.
Hell yeah.
He's one of my favorite players. He always gets 10 points at least. And then he occasionally hits a 50-point game.
Well, he's got Geno Smith now, and I still think Geno Smith's got rapport with him, so I think we'll be okay if we get him. Still got 4 picks until our turn, though, so hopefully no one takes him.
I'll take Lockett.
Excuse me. Hell yeah.
Our pick is about to be up, and
all right. So I'm just letting you know he's not there anymore.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
But Alan Lazard is still there. There's Chris Olave, who's we already have a New Orleans receiver. We don't have any Green Bay receivers. No. Here, I'll just tell you the running backs. We have Kenneth Walker III, who's the running back for Seattle. He's projected to be the starter eventually and overtake Rashad Penny. There's J.D. McKissick, James Robinson, and Kenneth Gainwell. And then for wide receivers, there's Alan Lazard, Kadarius Toney, Treylon Burks, who I think might be really good because he's got all the targets over there. He's only got Robert Woods to compete with. And then Chris Olave. Yeah.
How about we go Lazard's with the Packers still, right?
Yep.
How about we go Lazard?
Okay.
Do you want to Burks?
And then Burks, you said?
Do you feel like that'd be a good thing?
Yeah, I'm looking at stuff real quick. Wide receivers. Yeah, let's do Burks.
Let's do it.
And then there's no teams that need a starting tight end, by the way, before our next pick, so we're good. You know what's crazy? Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr are still available.
Did we double a quarterback if not double up, but get another quarterback as a backup
It's a possibility. Right now we have 3 bench spots. We need to get a tight end, a kicker, and a defense. I think our next pick that we get is going to be probably Njoku. Yeah. Either Njoku or we can take a risk and take Albert from the tight end from Denver, and hopefully Russell Wilson throws to him a lot.
I feel like the tight ends I feel like it'd be better chance with the tight end from Denver. He's kind of unknown, and it's got Russell Wilson throwing him.
Yeah.
And that could be like a big steal. That could be like a big ass steal.
2, 3 wide receivers, 4 wide receivers, 5, 6. We got 1, 2, 3.
So, what do you think about the college format? I mean, is there teams that you want to see that eventually goes up?
I mean, I feel like it's going to just bring more hype to the situation. I feel like sorry, someone was asking me about my basketball league.
Yeah,
Those are always stupid. Come on.
How's your basketball league? You said basketball league or baseball league?
That was I'm gonna be doing a basketball league. I do one every single year. There was someone asking me who wants to be in it, so I think I have two people that are gonna fill in. Because I got rid of Jordan and Dwyer. Dwyer didn't pay last year, and Jordan just doesn't want to do it. So,
In a while.
but to answer your question, man, on the college football playoff format, I just think having 12 teams is going to expand everything, make everything better as far as the NIL deals for kids, because you can have someone who gets that 12th team, and it could be like one of those no-name schools or someone who normally doesn't do well, but they're in there. Now they're getting some recognition now. It's going to help those kids a little bit better for those people that really down there in the bottom 12 don't usually get good NIL deals because the top teams are always killing it. In addition to that, I also feel like it's going to help bring more attention to the college football playoffs in general. Like they're going to get more viewership. Having a 12-team playoffs where there's multiple teams in it gives you multiple chances to have more fans of those teams watching. You have other people who normally watch the playoffs all the time seeing these teams play. And then you're not seeing the same four teams all the time. So now it's piquing other people's interest who aren't tired of just seeing the same four people all the time. So, and not only that, I like how college basketball has like their March Madness thing. And then, people can upset people all the time. So you can still see that on a 12-game format, upsets. It's just any given Saturday or Sunday. That's the things that I like about those. But it's going to be competitive. I like it a lot, man.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good to see. I can't wait to see it. It's going to revive my passion.
My buddy Juan Cruz was commenting on the show. I just saw the comments pop up. He said, D Money put in work. He said, you got to have those tight ends, D. So he agrees with you, actually. He thinks you got to have a couple tight ends.
I mean, that's true. I mean, you never know. Because, once a tight end gets injured, like a Kittle, which has been injury prone, like, what else is available? Higbee's been solid for the Rams.
Yeah, I guess you do have a point. I mean, he's not like, he won't like break your team, but he's not going to make your team. Sometimes he does help.
It's good for trade leverage. If someone needs a tight end, you can kind of like throw that in there.
Got 14 more picks until our next turn. I guess we could talk about another topic. Shaquille Leonard. For those of you that know, Darius Leonard changed his name to, or not changed his name, but he would like to go by Shaquille Leonard now. I think we talked about a couple shows ago. He just wants to be named that. I think that's his first name. Darius is his middle name. But he's on track for his first pain-free season since his rookie year in 2018, which is phenomenal. Okay, that he actually gets to do that. I think that he said that he rolled it week 4 against Houston, and then he sat out week 5 against the Patriots and came back against the Jets, and then he's had it taped up ever since. He said it's been a minute since the way he's felt right now. It's a good feeling, but it's still a process. He says, I'm not saying I'm ready to go right now, but he's just going to take it one step at a time. He underwent ankle surgery prior to the 2021 season, but was severely hampered by persistent pain throughout the season. And then he even went as far to have a sleeping in a hyperbaric chamber in a leave no stone unturned effort to address the injury.
He's been playing at a high level, though, so for him to be injured and say he's fully healthy, it's kind of scary.
He said his pain is temporary and his pride is forever. So if he can go, he's going to keep going. That's his mindset. Even though he's hurt, he's not out there hurting the team if you think he can be out there and be productive. He said football is his happy place.
Well, you guys are good defense this year. You guys are legit.
You're right.
You got my boy Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good too right now, man.
Yeah, he's a beast. He really is.
I can't wait. Like, I'm excited. Sunday's football. Thursday, if you're not working Thursday, Nick is having people over at his house to watch the Thursday night football game. If you want to go see the Bills and the Rams go at it.
That's a good opening day. It really is. It's going to be a good opening matchup.
I think so too. I think that's a great one to start off with, to be honest.
Hell yeah, Rams.
Makers really hit it on the head with that one.
I like the Bills though.
Oh, did you hear a rumor that apparently the Rams are keeping a locker for Odell Beckham because they still want him back?
No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, I was like, what the? Of course they want him back. Dude's a beast. He'll probably come back later on in the season.
Well, he's still recovering from that tornado, right?
Yep. Torn ACL.
That sucks. To tear your game, last game of the season, the championship game like that. Oh,
At least it was in the very last game of the season. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true. I mean, you cannot say anything better than that. I mean,
I can't believe my team is dying right now. Unbelievable. Oh. 7 picks until our turn.
what's on the board available?
Let's see if our tight end is still there. Yep. Both of them are still there.
What's the running back receivers looking like?
Your boy Jacoby Myers is there. Tyler Boyd. Garrett Wilson's there from the Jets.
That's gonna be a solid pick.
He's a sleeper pick. Running backs would be J.D. McKissick, Khalil Herbert, bro.
I go with Khalil.
Why is J.D. McKissick dropping so much? Hold on. Oh, because the boy that just got shot's gonna take his position. Yeah, it sucks for him, don't it?
I think it sucks. It's whatever.
You know what the cool thing is? All these quarterbacks are going to be on the waiver wire. We can literally pick one up if they start doing good and drop one of these back end picks that we're going to have. Because we have Patrick Mahomes and he's on a bye week in week 8, and there's going to be Trevor Lawrence on the waiver wire, and you never know, he could be a beast. Jameis Winston, Matt Ryan.
Actually, I had in my quarterback.
Mac Jones. Jared Goff got more weapons. Carson Wentz could change around. I doubt it, though.
I actually picked Matt Ryan with one of my last picks in the other draft.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, I think it might be good, though. I mean, it'd be a good, solid pick. You never know.
You never know. You really don't, man. 5 more picks until our next turn. Let's check out.
It's available.
Well, it looks like Njoku just got taken, so that's our answer now. We already know who we're taking at tight end. People are picking defenses already, which bodes well for us.
Yeah, it's silly to pick defenses right now.
Someone just picked Njoku. Wow. What a butthead.
That's gay. That is gay. What's available now?
We still have that one tight end from Denver that we're going to try and take a chance on.
Well, let's do that for sure. He might be legit, too.
You never know. If not, we'll just stream tight ends until we find a good one.
No, that's fine.
That'll probably be our worst position because the rest of our roster looks pretty good.
But no, someone might drop a gem. They might give up on a tight end too early, too.
Let me see. Let me look at their draft board. Let me see how many tight ends these people have. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 people with a backup tight end. Oh, there's one guy literally with 3 tight ends.
Why?
I don't know. That's why he's got Mike Gesicki, Zach Ertz, and Travis Kelce.
That's stupid.
Well, we know we might get one of those guys later in the season.
Actually,
He's gonna need him, man. Unbelievable. Let's see.
What's the quarterbacks available?
Just Trevor Lawrence, Jameis Winston, Matt Ryan, and Ryan Tannehill. Running backs, J.D. McKissick, Khalil Herbert, Jamal Williams, Tyler Algier, and yeah. And then wide receiver is Garrett Wilson, Jacoby Myers, Tyler Boyd, Sky Moore, Michael Gallup. I say we should probably, man, dude, he looks.
This is what I think. If Matt Ryan's available, we get him. You can pair him with Jonathan Taylor. I know we said we were going to do another Colts player, but it shows up our backup quarterback position. And then we go with the sleeper pick at wide receiver.
Hold on. All right, it is our pick. Hold on. All right, so we do need a tight end.
Draft the guy from Denver, right?
Yep. He's going to be our next pick. But do you want to draft Jacoby Myers right now?
What's the other receivers available?
Garrett Wilson. The only players left in my tier 6 is Tyler Boyd, Myers, Wilson, and Sky Moore.
Let's go that tight end and Myers.
Tight end and Myers? All right.
I don't know how to.
Okay.
So we got our tight end and our wideout.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think we might have the strongest draft of everybody in that league. Realistically.
We try, dude. We gotta fucking be beast. So you might want another quarterback, huh? Let's see.
What are you looking at? What do you think?
What if we pair Jameis Winston with Michael Thomas?
I'd be down for that. Jameis Winston was having a career year until he tore his ACL last year.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a good year this year.
Trying to see what else is there too. But then again, that's a fucking week 14. Fuck me.
And is another week 14 bye, you said?
Yeah, but that don't matter anyways because Patrick Mahomes is on week 8. Running backs, we still have J.D. McKissick, Khalil Herbert. We got 3 picks left. Let's look at defenses. Broncos defense is there. New Orleans Saints defense is there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Continue.
We still have 20 picks until our turn, but the kicker, Matt Gay, is there. Denver Broncos defense, New Orleans Saints defense is there. And then for running backs, we have J.D. McKissick, Khalil Herbert, and Jamal Williams. Wide receivers, we're not doing any more wide receivers. We have 7 already.
Yeah, that's enough.
Quarterback should be Jameis Winston, Ryan Tannehill, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones. I like Winston, though. That's a really good one, it says.
Yeah, but that's one thing we had a hard time with is wide receivers last year. So we're loaded there. I like Denver's defense a lot. I think they're going to be good.
Same.
Especially when you have a quarterback that's going to not be able to make plays happen and not turn over the ball as much.
Maybe we can take a.
I like the Bears Herbert a lot, though.
That's what I was really about to say. Yeah.
I mean, I would do anything to have him on a roster. Not anything, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. We could take a. We can do Herbert. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see who they have on their draft board. I mean, Herbert's at the very top.
That's
Yeah, figures. We have 18 picks until our turn, dude. Jeez.
he's not gonna be there. They're taking forever to draft.
For real. We've been driving for an hour and 20 minutes.
They're killing us. They're killing. What's the next topic?
I don't have any more topics.
Oh, we're now just gonna wait for this draft to be.
Didn't think it'd be this long, bro. Have you watched the new Hard Knocks yet?
I haven't started it yet. I'll probably start it tonight. Is it pretty good?
It's pretty good. I'm already a couple episodes in. They just came off the new one today, so I'm gonna watch that one. I haven't watched that one yet.
Is it the whole? It's the Hard Knocks is like the whole season, right?
Yeah, well, it's not the whole season. It's just for. I think this one and this might be the last one, or there might be one more, but I think this is the last one, and then it starts the Cardinals in season.
Oh, I didn't know they did it in season one.
Yeah, last year they did one with the Colts. Now they're doing one an in season one with the Cardinals.
That'd be cool. I'd like to see if Kyle Murray's going to study or not.
Yeah, I got Kyler Murray as my quarterback in a couple leagues, so I kind of want to follow his story and see how he does over there. And I also got Marquise Brown in a few leagues. I want to see how he does. And I think I may have Cordell Patterson in one league. So yeah, I want to see how some of these guys do.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be actually really cool to like see it back out.
Herbert got taken.
Damn, I knew he would. That's whack.
Matt Ryan got taken. What?
That's okay.
People are still picking quarterbacks?
It makes it easier for us, though.
Someone chose Cleveland's defense over Denver's. That doesn't even know why, dude. Like, they're going to. I don't care. It's not my fucking name.
Yeah, I don't agree with that pick.
Nah, neither do I. I'm gonna watch all these bums draft. Hopefully, no one takes fucking Denver. I really want Denver.
Yeah, I want Denver's defense a lot, actually.
Yeah, for real. Either Denver or the Saints, dude.
I'd rather have Denver's.
Same. What the fuck? All these motherfuckers getting backup tight ends.
Why do they have backup tight ends?
What do you guys want? Logan Thomas, the injured guy, Evan Ingram, who never shows up, Gerald Everett, who's always a backup, Noah Fant over in Seattle. He might do something. You never know. Irv Smith Jr. Honestly, let me look at our team. You got Myers, who's by week 10. That's good. That one's week 6. That's good. So wide receivers, boom. That should need boom. Those two. Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna say who the best player available is. If the best player available is a quarterback, running back, or even a tight end, we can draft any of those. I'm down for whatever, bro. And also defense for sure.
Yeah, I'm down for that. How many more picks until we're up?
13.
Dude, why are they going that slow in this point of the draft?
It's like, dude, it's like, how do you not know who you want? Everyone's pretty much shit at this point. Like, come on.
They gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. They gotta be. That's fucking brutal.
It's because they're all at 2 minutes, dude. And then Pete's okay teams on auto draft, so at least it only goes 10 seconds and then skips that guy.
Yeah, it's still brutal.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm so annoyed now with the draft. Excitement turned into fucking misery.
This is what happens, people. You get down to the end parts of these drafts, it's getting annoying. It takes like 2 hours to draft because people have to do so much goddamn research. When just go with instinct, man. Just pick somebody. Leia, what's going on? My dog's barking at somebody. I think Haley or someone.
Ugh.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Why can't you do that when you're on my team? Wow, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. 10 picks in total next turn.
Jeez, that hasn't gone by at all.
I know, man. It's driving me freaking nuts, man. Yeah, I gotta check out my team. Bryce Harper had negative 3 points earlier. Now he has 0. Hey, baby. Yeah, you can if you want. I'm still live, but you can come in.
What?
I'm still live, but you can come in.
Oh.
We're just drafting right now. Our show's pretty much over, but we're still live. We're just drafting, showing people our show.
Nice.
Yeah. People are taking forever to pick. We still have 9 more picks until our turn, but we only have 4 picks left, so then we're done.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have fun.
All right. See you in a bit.
Come on.
7 more picks to our turn.
Oh, gee.
Well, at least once we get these 2 picks out of the way, we only have 2 picks left, and then we just have to wait for that, and then we're done.
Be good to go from there.
Yeah.
That's weird though.
You over there playing video games?
I had to pass the time. This draft's killing me.
Seriously, dude.
I played Madden. Beating my boy pretty bad. He's not good with the I'd be scoring like 30 plus. I just scored a touchdown. It was easy. I feel like there's a field general out there. I just understand plays before they even happen.
Yeah. All right, Peyton Manning.
It's like, yep, that's me. That's me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did they pick yet, or are they still?
No, I'm looking at Yahoo. I didn't realize you could do this on Yahoo because I don't ever pay attention to Yahoo because they're fucking bums. But there's like a ranker of where they think that you ranked every time. Obviously, because we haven't picked in a while, but we're ranked 7th out of 12 people right now. I guess draft results. Okay, position draft board, positions draft grid, round by round, teams, and players. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. We'll see what Yahoo has to say once we make our next couple of picks.
See what's available. Is Denver's defense available?
We have 4 more picks, and yes, sir, it is still available.
I really want their defense.
Matt Gay's not available anymore, though.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's gay.
Hey.
Winston is still there, though. J.D. McKissick is still there. What the fuck?
I'd take Winston and the Denver defense. That's just
What running backs are there? Brian Robinson. We could draft the guy that got shot. Oh, we're up next. Denver's still available. Oh, shit.
what do we do?
Did he take him? No, he didn't take him. All right, there's Denver Broncos defense.
Okay.
We'll definitely take them. Let's see. Quarterback, running back. How about... Do you want to grab Winston right now?
Yeah, on Denver's defense.
Let me see when Winston's ADP is. He's 177. Oof, we'll be early. Damn. And what about the running backs?
What's available?
Tyler Algier and Brian Robinson. Let me see what Algier is. Hold on. No, Brian Robinson. We got 41 seconds. I don't think any running backs are worth it, honestly. There are wide receivers there that we can also take another one of those, but there's Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson still available?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson's still there. Jameis Winston, and then obviously we're going to get our Denver defense. So what do you want to do?
Denver's defense.
Yeah, obviously that.
And let's go. What do you think? You think we get Jameis Winston in the next pick?
Let me pick the Denver defense real quick. Give us more time. All right, we got 2 more minutes. Let me look at my pick predictor. All right. Says there's an 82% chance that Garrett Wilson gets picked next, and let me look at quarterbacks. There's a 1% chance that Jameis Winston gets picked next.
Denver's defense and Garrett Wilson.
I bet. Dude, what the fuck? We have 8 wide receivers on our team. Gang, gang. We could probably trade some people some.
Good trade leverage.
Mm-hmm. See what we got in these studs. Maybe trade 2 of them for a stud tight end.
Yeah.
If any of these guys on our bench start popping off the first 2 weeks, let's see if we can do that. We got 19 picks until our next turn, though.
How many more spots do we need to fill? 1 bench and a kicker?
Yep.
So obviously we'd go quarterback if Winston's available, but what if he's not available?
Baker?
Mayfield?
Yeah.
Oh, he's available?
Yep. I mean, this is the rest of them. It's Jacoby Brissett, Geno Smith, Deshaun Watson, Mitchell Trubisky, Marcus Mariota, who plays in Atlanta now, Davis Mills, he plays for Houston, Zach Wilson for the Jets, Baker Mayfield, Carson Wentz, Jared Goff, Mac Jones, Daniel Jones, Ryan Tannehill, and Jameis Winston. Why don't we just see when it comes back around? But as far as kickers go, we should definitely plan that out. All right.
What kickers are available?
They have Ryan Suckup, Young Ho Koo, Nick Folk, who was kind of a beast last year, Brandon McManus. We're not going to take him, but Rodrigo Blankenship, Jason Sanders. Oh, Dustin Hopkins, who I think might be good for the Los Angeles Chargers. And it's funny, his bye week is week 14, but hey, that's so far away, man. That'll be a tough week if we did that. Robbie Gold, fuck that. Jake Elliott, fuck that.
I could run it back with Nick Folk.
Run it back with Nick Folk. Let's go check out him real quick. Let's see what his scoop is.
I feel like you're always putting us like 20-point games in.
You know what, bro? Patriots always have a track record of reliable kickers. Let's fucking run it.
Let's run it back with Nick Folk.
Let's do it.
He was good last year for us. I feel like he's putting
Bro,
up like
he was the number one kicker in fantasy, bro. We just like, you know what? We'll pick up this. He did good again and again. And we're like, you know what? We're just going to keep him.
You know what's crazy? He was always on the injury report too.
I know. For some reason, I don't know if it was back issues or hammies or something, man, but that dude was a beast. Literally.
Yeah, I'll take it.
16 more picks until our draft.
I'll take it. I wonder what I grade. Yeah.
What?
I wonder what we're gonna get draft.
I can't hear you.
A grade. What are we gonna get graded after we get?
Oh, I'll tell you. I'll tell you right away. And then I'll tell you when Yahoo emails me. Damn, I'm using my iPhone's Wi-Fi right now, dude. That's pretty dope. More picks. What?
Is the iPhone working well for your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, for some reason. I mean, I'm able to stream live with you and also do the Yahoo team at the same time.
That ain't bad.
It's crazy.
Buffalo Bills.
You said what?
I am nasty with the Bills.
Say that one more time.
I am nasty with the Buffalo Bills on Madden.
You have somebody with the Buffalo Bills on Madden.
No, I said I'm nasty with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, you're nasty with the Buffalo Bills on Madden.
Yeah.
Well, stop being so nasty, you gross motherfucker.
Where it will. I could throw it to anybody and they're open.
What do you have everybody put up? Oh my God. Guess who just got taken?
What?
Jameis Winston.
That leaves our quarterback situation out to dry.
Nope. Go back to the drawing board.
All right, so let's see.
Let's check out Ryan Tannehill's dumbass. Yeah, fuck that guy. Well, Mac Jones. Oh, God damn it. About Baker Mayfield. Well, Mac Jones just got taken too. What are you guys doing? How many quarterbacks are you guys drafting? Let's go take a look at the board. All right. This dude's got 3 quarterbacks on his team. What do you need?
I didn't see
Yeah, Mac Jones, Derek Carr, and Tom Brady. It's like, whoa, bro.
That hurts his team a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. One of these guys are gonna drop someone, and then we'll pick them up.
Do we even need a quarterback right now?
No, we have Patrick fucking Mahomes. But
What
you never know, bro.
other receivers are available? There's got to be somebody available.
All right, I'll tell you who the best player available is right now. Michael fucking Jordan. Just kidding. Tyler Algier, it says. And it says the best quarterback would be Ryan Tannehill. Six more picks.
Is our kicker still available?
He still is. It's kind of fucking epic, honestly. 5 more picks.
Man, this is just one of the slowest drafts I've ever been a part of.
And it's 2 more picks. Hopefully no one fucks us.
No.
Fuck it, Danny. We'll draft 2 tight ends.
I
I don't like any of these fucking running backs. All the rest 3 is the wide receivers. We don't need that many wide receivers on the team. I got too many already. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we just take a chance with Noah Fant and just say, hey, what's up, dog? Welcome to the team.
What's the offense on now? What team?
Seattle. Jesus. What is taking so long? Oh, he's on auto draft.
Oh, that's lovely.
He just said, fuck, I don't care who the fuck I pick.
Man, what? An hour and 43 minutes. This draft
Drives me fucking wild.
I'm going wild.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pick.
Thank God.
All right, it's finally our fucking turn. Nick Folk is available. Welcome back to the team, brother. Okay, but what tight end should be on our team? Should it be Noah Fant?
Is that running back for the still available though?
For the who?
That running back still available though?
Which one?
Start with the A. I don't know.
Algier? Yeah, but I was reading his profile. I guess he's going to be sharing the backfield with Cordell Patterson, himself, and some other guy they just drafted.
Yeah, let's go tight end then. Is Noah Fant the best available?
I'm looking.
I mean, Seattle's going to be behind a lot this year too.
Maybe Brevin Jordan from the Houston Texans. I would either go Brevin or Noah Fant, but I'm probably going Noah Fant, bro.
Let's go Noah Fant.
All right, man.
But
All right, welcome back to the team, Nick. Welcome back.
That was a solid draft.
Mm-hmm. Our team is completely full, and I'll let you know exactly who is all on there now. Patrick Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill, Michael Pittman Jr. The guy from Denver, the tight end, Bunham. Michael Thomas, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Nick Folk, Denver Broncos D, Drake London, Melvin Gordon, Alan Lazard, Treylon Burks, Jacoby Myers, Garrett Wilson, and certainly last but not least, Noah Fant.
That's a steal of the roster.
That is a fucking beast. What are they doing right now? I thought this was over. Alrighty, just waiting for this draft to end. Hey, wait, is there more? Wait, we're the first pick. Yep, there's 17 more picks to go. Oh my god, I thought it was like over. I was waiting for this to end. I'm waiting for Yahoo to give me my grade. I can tell everybody what it is, and you can take this off. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll end it now, so that way everyone doesn't have to wait all this time, and then I'll just post the draft grade underneath. All right.
Sounds like a plan, brother man.
All right, broski.
All right.
All right, guys. We're gonna stop the show right here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hearing all of our topics, and thank you for listening along and hearing all of our thoughts and everything about how we draft and how Danny drafts, and and take it, how any knowledge that you can, and use it to your advantage. I know my friends are probably going to watch this and use this against me. It may happen, but I'm used to this stuff now. This is my third year in a row doing 8 leagues. Danny, is this your fourth year in a row doing 4?
Yeah, my fourth.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, don't forget, subscribe below. We do need 95 more subscribers to hit 200. Yeah. And also be sure to hit that like button like you guys been doing. And don't stop. Appreciate you guys for listening. Boom and sayonara.